Alright, this is it. Another episode of DDO Classic Storm Reach, I think is what I'm calling this. I'm gonna keep saying stuff like that for a little while now, so get used to it. It is time for us to go delve into the wilds of Porthos Island and rescue the legendary local smarty pants Lars Hayton from the clutches of the evil cult of the Devourer. And hopefully find some cool stuff along the way. Here we go. Oh yeah. Look at my new sword. Isn't it nice? I reset my enhancements. It cost me almost all of my money, but I did it. And it is now a favored weapon. I also get some extra smites, 4 extra smites, and even more damage with my favored weapons, which includes the sickle, but this is kind of just... I kept the sickle for posterity and also because maybe there will be a situation where I need to respec again because, like, maybe I get a cool shield and I want to use the shield. I don't know. I'll probably will get rid of it before long, but I'm going to hold on to it just in case I need to do another respec, and the sickle is my only favored weapon. But for now, this thing is monstrous. Not only does it get the bonus to my favorite, or not my favorite enemies, but it gets bonus against the Sahuagin monstrous humanoids, but it also gets an extra damage, an extra d6, which scales with light power. Oh no, it scales with melee and range power. Cool. Anyway, enough rambling. It's a cool sword, okay? Is what I'm trying to say. We got an upgrade. And that's what this series is all about. It's about finding tiny little incremental upgrades and getting excited about them. And then going out and being like, oh, this is marginally better than what I had before. Nice. We have 4 more locations. Okay, hold on. If I do this and I look at Porthos Island, it will show me the wait, no, we want to do Porthos Island. Where is up here? Rare encounters? No. I do need to go to get the last rare encounter. But we still need to find the dilapidated aqueduct. Oh! We didn't find that when we went to the Kenneth Aqueduct, the dilapidated one. Oh, okay. I think that is the one that I have to... No, I don't have to jump around to get there. But we will get that. We should have got that when we went to the place with up the river. Okay. So we'll have to stop by there later. We're going to go to the abandoned Kenneth Manufactory. Misery's Peak, that's with the final quest. And the Adventurer's Camp is also over by the final quest. So we're going to do the abandoned Kenneth Manufactory now, and then the rest of the stuff we'll come back for. Actually, pit stop. We got to go check the lookout. So I'm not getting extra... So the sickle had a base 1d6 fire damage on every attack. So the downside of the sword, maybe it is even worth using both. I mean, they both count as my favorite weapons. Maybe it's worth using both because, I mean, right now, these are just low-level things. They're dying in one hit anyway, so it's not really a big deal. But if I was doing something a little harder, look at this, I'm getting bane damage. Then I would like to have a switch for whenever I'm not fighting a monstrous humanoid. Technically, that would be better, but it's also a lot of effort for not a lot of effort. It's also questionable whether this is worth it because I'm losing my field bash ability. But
the Sahuagin have turned this tree into a site for sacrifices to the Devourer.
I still get natural passive field bashes. That hasn't changed. I can't do the active one, but I do get more active smites instead, which are actually kind of better, but they have the cooldown thing that we talked about before, so I don't know. I can Smites are probably better because I get more burst damage. Like I can fight a big guy and then smite. Okay, no. Oh, there is the boss.
The
Yes.
Sahuagin keep close tabs on the comings and goings of the Porthos village citizens from this overlook.
A little slow to that smite. Ring of protection? No. Lots of really low-level garbage. I still kind of want to keep killing those guys whenever I'm passing by the area anyway, just because I'd like to get that ring of protection. I don't have any protection bonuses to AC. Not that I necessarily need them, but we're just doing level 1 content right now. We're gonna move up in the world pretty soon. Like, we've just got 2 quests left to do here, and then we're out of here. Unless I want to do any of it again, but I won't make you guys watch that. I'll just do it once. Maybe I'll reveal the cool new toys we get as well. But we do not need to go that way. We need to go this way. Kenneth Manufactory is over here. I know where I'm going. Oh, you know what? Some of you guys, I'm sure, if you played this game before, are just like, dude, you have a horse. Why aren't you just riding the horse everywhere? And you know what? You're right. Actually, the reason is this horse is from Keep on the Borderlands. That didn't exist in 2009. But that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's just like convenience. I also kind of want to actually stop and kill stuff, but it's okay. Maybe we'll draw a little bit of aggro, then we'll kill everything. What? These rats aren't monstrous humanoids? That's crazy. I know, I'm supposed to go actually up there, but I knew there was a Sahuagin waiting down there and I wanted to kill him. What was I gonna say? Oh, I noticed that in a previous quest, I got this smoldering bow of double shot. The double shot's only 1%, basically not relevant. I'm pretty sure a 1d6 fire damage on a weapon was something that you could get, so I think this bow is probably actually kind of reasonable for what I could have gotten back then, so I'm gonna keep it. It's very rare that I actually need a ranged weapon, but there are a few instances where you need a ranged weapon, and actually not just for a puzzle.
A mangled
but
sewer grate leads to an old abandoned Kenneth manufactory.
But there are some places where you need it to actually kill things that are like, they're hiding up in a place where you can't get to them easily. So I have a bow. Not saying I'm going to be good with it at all. I did really consider going ranger for this account, so that I could do both like two-handed weapon and bow stuff inherently, and they both would be good. But
you enter one of the laboratories where decades ago House Kenneth first imbued mystical life into automatons. Much later, these automatons became the Warforged.
Gotta summon. This is a dryad. Yeah, she is a elven cleric, and she's gonna keep me alive because I think I remember this quest being a little bit
The
dangerous.
doorway ahead has been boarded up. Oddly, the work looks very recent.
Oddly quiet. Okay, I have a memory of this. This is where there's like 2 different ways to go, but I don't think it matters. It's not like one way's trapped or something. Doing a lot of stabbing for this game with flashing weapons. My Highland detected a trap nearby. I wonder where it might be. You see a trap? Okay. Acid. Go! Okay. Hold up. Ooh, I just tumbled backwards. I can I think last time I tried that it didn't work. So did seriously my +1 tumble that I got make a difference? Skills. What is my tumble at right now? It's a net -1. But I can okay. I mean, whatever. I mean, technically a tumble. I'm gonna do the very stupid thing and run into here just so I can break these barrels. One normal mode, these traps are not gonna hurt really that badly. There we go. It's just like playing double dutch. So far, lots of constructs, not a lot of Sahuagin. Nothing's over here. Okay. Open the door. So nice of them to tease us with a promise of a shrine and then be like, but you can't get in here. I believe
A magical barrier humming
this is
with
another
compressed
case
energy
of
resolutely blocks your
rope can
path.
get through here.
You hope you can find a way to disable it.
Now, I don't know what the state of these quests that got remade into this tutorial or this Corto storyline, what those quests really all entailed. I know they like recycled the dungeons at least. But I wonder if at the time people were like, man, I like playing a rogue, but I never actually get to use my super unique ability of unlocking secret doors and whatever. And so they added a bunch of them to like every quest out here, specifically to make those rogues feel more useful. I don't know. Just a
Icy
theory.
jets of some alchemical compound coat these humming Canith power crystals in a hard protective. Upon turning the valve, you hear a definite alteration in the pitch of the hiss as the gas struggles to flow around your obstruction.
Okay, that did not work, but it's staggered. So I think we have to turn all the valves. Yeah. All the valves to disable it. But we gotta narrowly avoid. Fortunately, so my whatever my frost resistance bonus is, I have three cold resist. That's helping me right now. Oh, I didn't turn this one. Is that all of them? Oh my gosh, so many. I thought there were only like 3. The rule of 3s does not apply here. It's the rule
Without
of
the
7.
alchemical
You know,
jets coating the
that'll
Canith power
chestnut.
crystals, you can now easily destroy them.
Hey, you know the Canis power crystals that were
As the last
being
crystal
used
shatters, the hum of
uh,
power slowly fades into a heavy silence.
to keep the city warm, and it was like highly desirable. Yeah, I just found 3 of them and just shattered them immediately. So I don't know what that's all about. They've broken my immersion. Okay, I think this might be a lock. Yeah, there's a locked door situation. Well, where's Jeets when you need him? People who played this game know what I'm talking about. It's time for me to reroll my daily dice. Interesting. So hold on, actually, now is not a time for that discussion. We have found Amalgam. Where's Lars? There's Lars. Okay. I knew Amalgam is his
Who in the flame are you?
bodyguard. Who in the flame are you? Oh, you're Lars. Okay. What have you done? My protectors are gone. There's nothing stopping the Sahuagin now. Oh, right. About that. Close the valves to stop the poisonous steam. Did I miss one of them? Maybe there was one in that room that was locked that I couldn't get to. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's just XP. They're hunting me, you fool, and you've just cleared the way for them. I'm sorry, but I had to find you. The people of Korthos need your help. Then you wasted your time. Generations of my family fought and died while those selfish wretches did nothing. Those villagers just want me to stand alone in front of the Sahuagin tide so they don't have to. Yeah, this guy is definitely like a Deus Ex Machina type of character, right? He's like the wise old wizard that everyone in town just like, he'll protect us, and then when the moment he's gone, they're just like, we're doomed! We gotta get this random paladin who wandered into town to find him and save everybody. But what about Ka?
Oh no. The Sahuagin found me.
Suddenly the air shimmers with Devourer magic. The Sahuagin have followed you in and are attacking. Hayton's life is in your hands now.
Remember when I said that I remembered this quest had lots of Sahuagin in it?
They wouldn't
This
have
is the part
sent
that I
so
remembered.
few after me. Stay alert.
And I'm pretty sure that when you play the there's like significantly more. Oh yeah, I need to put my healer, tell her to defend him specifically, and I think she'll like heal him and stuff. Because you can fail this quest if he dies. I know that because
Keep coming. I won't die that
Protect
easily.
Lars Hayton is one of the objectives, and if you fail that, well, that's game over. And then I have to convince him to help us anyway. Which I should easily be able to do with my high diplomacy skill.
How do you see what I have to deal with? Once the Sahuagin get your scent, they won't stop until you're dead.
I do at least have charisma. But I actually don't have There's probably not going to be like one big bad
We might
Sahuagin,
actually get through this.
unless it's
Just
only on like
hold for a
normal mode or
little
something.
longer.
Red name. Got him. There we go.
The Sahuagin magic is gone. We beat them off. This time.
Hayton looks weary after surviving this latest attack. Perhaps you should talk to him again.
Yeah, it definitely would be much more interesting if this was on elite mode. Ooh. Acid absorption. False life. Grants you a +1 enhancement bonus to your maximum hit points. That is underwhelming, you could say. I don't really care for the buckler. +1 hit point. Alright. Will it never end? The Sahuagin will keep coming until I'm dead. There's one way it can end. If we work together, we can drive the Sahuagin from Korthos Island once and for all! I've heard talk like that before. But everyone who stood up to the Sahuagin and their dragon is dead! What about Kaya? Are you going to let her die too? Or maybe the Sahuagin will take her alive to the mountain. I think that's his daughter. No, don't talk about her. No, that can't happen. I won't let that happen. All right, I'll help you. I've been doing research about the dragon. I've come to a startling conclusion. Right, is that the stuff that we found in your warehouse, guarded by like your super simple light puzzle thingy? I've discovered the dragon. The dragon is not here of its own free will. It has been controlled by a creature most terrible, a mind flayer from the depths of Khyber. But therein lies the key, and I have a plan which might just turn the tables. I will send Amalgam to meet you at the base of Misery's Peak when you are ready. Talk to him there. I will, till we meet again, Lars Hayton.
Go now. Tell Ursa to hold the barricade just a little longer. Then meet Amalgam at the base of Misery's Peak when you're ready.
With Hayton finally persuaded to help, the people of Korthos might finally win their struggle.
So when he says hold the barricade, I'm guessing that that stack of boxes outside the entrance to the wilderness is a quote-unquote barricade. But anyway, seems cool. Amalgam is going to meet us at the base of
A
Misery Peak.
mangled sewer grate leads to an old abandoned Cannith manufactory.
And then we do the final quest. We got a bunch of XP from that, but we didn't get a level up or an enhancement point or rank up or anything, so. I think we just keep rolling. Let's take a little fall damage, that's absolutely necessary. That's the slashing. It is a little weird when you stab with a long sword. And for what it's worth, like, I think realistically, this is too short to be a long sword. I need to somehow get up to that. Which I think this way will do it. We kill the brown rat. Why not? Why not? We will maybe get to 200 kills, 200 Slayer before we finish this little quest now. Yeah, see, no way anyone's clearing that gap. So there's got to be a way up here. Jump. Okay. I think. Oh, wait. This way. I was about to dig through my bags because I think I have a potion of jump. That probably would have done it, but we good.
This broken structure once formed an elaborate aqueduct that channeled water across the island.
All right. Okay. We need 2 more. I think it's just the camp and then Misery's Peak. Yep, this camp over here. Coolio.
You come across a makeshift camp. A scraggly dwarf sits on a log, trying in vain to keep warm.
Hello, scraggly dwarf. Come sit, share my fire. 'Tis some fresh weather we're having. Bwahaha. Well, I'm a traveling merchant, so if you left something at home, I can probably sell it to you. Wait, you're gonna sell me my own stuff? Are you a thief? Trade, what sort of things you have for sale? Are you here by yourself? Aren't you afraid of the Sahuagin and their cultists? No, as long as I stay out of their way, they leave me be. Well, after I smashed a bunch of their skulls in with Matilda here. Matilda is the name of your hammer? Nice. What sort of things do you sell? All I have right now are some odds and ends. The Sahuagin cut me off from the regular suppliers in Stormreach. I'm still buying, though. If you have anything you don't need, I'll give you some coin for it. Sure. Why are they just now telling me that I can... Like, I've already done this. Maybe just talking to him specifically triggers it. Okay. Repair my sword for me, please. Any other stuff here to sell? I know I got a lot of gems to sell. I'm kind of waiting until my bags are full in case I get, like, a charisma item or a haggle item or something like that to give me a little bit more money. All right, Amalgam. What's the deal? Oh. Wait. This doesn't work. I have to leave and complete the quest first. Yeah, it wants me to leave. Okay. Yeah, it's because I did the quest for Ursa. I gotta go talk to her first, collect my reward, and then go talk to Amalgam. Alright. What's the quest reward looking like? Do I want to do a second run to get 2 of them? Good to hear. Wait, oh, hold on. I accidentally skipped my quest. Oh, no, I didn't read it. Old habits die hard. So this is a rune arm added when they added the artificers to the game. Otherwise, like, to think they have to go this far without using, like, their cool toy, you would think they would have given... Actually, I think they had one of these as a reward from the tutorial, too, so maybe they would have had something to play with, so that's fine. Featherfall, that's got uses. Cure light wounds, but it's only once. Probably not, doesn't matter. Shield of Faith. Deflection bonus to AC, but it only lasts a minute. I think Featherfall is the play here. Yeah, let's go Featherfall. It's only 30 seconds, but listen, when you need it, you need
Your
it.
finding Hayton transformed the village. It seems as if all of Korthos were holding out for news of your next great victory with bated breath.
See, look at them all rejoicing at my victory. Thank you, everybody. Now, continue, go about your day. I said go about your day. Anyway, let's equip the Cloak of Feathers. It also just kind of looks pretty cool. The other ones look cool in their own ways as well, but we're gonna not use the buckler. Let's chuck that over here and mark it as trash or junk. All right. How are we looking on time? Oh yeah, it's kind of a long quest, but you know what? Strap in. We're doing it. Do I need to reset it? Yeah, let's reset it. Because I kind of still... Ooh, wait. Ingram. Well met, DDO Classic. Master Hayton sends word that he is ready to strike a crippling blow against the Sahuagin. So what's the plan? Wait, Ingram and Amalgam, how many servants does this guy have? And are they all Warforged? So what's the plan? Oh, Ingram, why didn't you tell me before that you worked for Lars Hayton? Yeah. Do you know which villagers have been turned to the Devourer? I do not. It's best no one know whom I serve. We do not want the Sahuagin spies to follow me and find the master again. Do not tell anyone about me. Thank you for your cooperation. So, I guess Lars got captured. I thought he was like out there investigating, but maybe it was both. Maybe he was out there investigating and then got captured. But it sounded like when we talked to him that he just like was hiding. So what's the plan? My brother, Amalgam, will relay to you, Hayton. Travel southeast through Korthos Island wilderness until you reach the opposite shore. There you will find an adventurer camp near the base of Misery's Peak. Yes, I've already been there. Amalgam is waiting there. Yes, I know. I just saw him, but then I had to leave. Long story. Very well. I'll find this camp. Thank you. All right. We're going to try to make a quick pit stop at each of the 3 rare encounters on the off chance that we get that ring of protection that I wanted. And I knew there was water down there. As soon as I jumped, I'm like, oh wait,
Steam
no!
billows from the hidden entrance to an underground complex.
I was a little worried for a second because I thought, oh yeah, my Featherfall Cloak will help me. Then I realized, no, it's an active ability. It's not passive Featherfall. You have to activate the spell. Which I definitely knew was coming. We'll get a passive one eventually. On something. Probably.
The Sahuagin have turned this tree into a site for sacrifices to the Devourer.
I'm kind of curious. For if anyone watching this is, I'm assuming some people watching this, probably most people who are finding this video are active DDO players, or at least have played it at some
The
point.
Sahuagin keep close tabs on the comings and goings of the Korthos village citizens from this overlook.
I'm curious if you guys, like, how you guys feel about doing something like this. Have you seen other DDO players do like challenges like this where they're like, I'm going to play with these weird restrictions? There are other games where people do this sort of thing all the time. I don't know if I'm one of the first people to do this and record it. I honestly don't really watch DDO videos except for like if I'm trying to get a walkthrough on a quest to find out how to do something. So hopefully this is interesting to people. But if it's not, it doesn't really matter. I find it interesting. And if you don't want to watch, you don't have to watch. You know? It's not like you do YouTube for a living. I don't get any money for this. This is literally just, I want to share my journey and allow other people to enjoy some of the stuff that I'm doing and see what I'm doing. And say, hey, you know what? That's kind of cool. That's interesting. Especially if they're like, yeah, that's interesting, but I wouldn't want to do it myself. They gotta, like, experience it vicariously through me. So, the shield spell, if I had gotten whatever, the ring or whatever it was, there was something I could have gotten that cast shield. If I'd gotten that, that would have been useful there, because those guys cast magic missile on me. But, like, I would have had to anticipate it, which is, I don't know, not really that important. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I forgot to stop by the other... Okay. I'll forget about the method. I'll ignore the method, but I will come down here and check. For the spider! Why did I jump? No, there's the Ring of Alertness again. Dang at it. And I think it's a starter item, so... Yeah, I can't even sell it. So let's just drop it. Oh, well. Honestly, when I finish all this, I might just farm the Ring of Protection. Because I think it's a cool upgrade to have. There's 200 kills! Just in time. Alright, Amalgam. Okay, there is another resting spot here. Let's rest first. Let's do lay on hands.
You come across a makeshift camp. A scraggly dwarf sits on a log, trying in vain to keep warm.
I received word from Master Hayton you are ready to meet him atop Misery's Peak. Yes. Simply follow the road south of mountain. Wait, you're not coming? Okay, fine. I thought you were coming with me, but I guess not. I guess I'll just do everything. Like I always do. Thought I saw something up there, but I guess not. And then here will be our final exploration XP boost, and that will probably get us enough for our final rank, but we still can't use it yet, so we'll just start and do the quest.
A bone-chilling breeze emanates from the mouth of Misery's Peak.
Misery's Peak. Okay, now, before I forget, let's summon Dryad. Because I'm definitely going to want to in here. Oh, the gang's here.
You're here.
Dukes.
Come, there isn't much time.
Oh, right. He's not even going to help me if there's any locked doors and stuff. They're just all going to go the other way, and I'm going to meet him at the very end. They're not even going to be helpful. Ah, you made it. I believe you are acquainted with my associates. They will be the right hand that draws the enemy out. You will be the left hand that inserts the dagger into the Mind Flayer's back. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Left hand, right hand, speak plainly, old man. I kind of want to just say this, but I know that the top answer is going to proceed. I kind of want to also know what he says. Uh, oh, the last one's probably it. Yeah, speak plainly, old man. Listen, without the dragon and the cult, the Sahuagin are no more dangerous than they are. Oh, without the dragon and the cult, the Sahuagin are no more dangerous than they have ever been. And in time, we will be able to drive them back into the sea. But as long as the dragon remains, Korthos is doomed. Our hope is that we now know the story true. Know the true story. Reading is hard, guys. Just like the cultist villagers, the dragon is not helping the Sahuagin of its own free will. It is being controlled by a mind player. I'm curious how he knows any of this, but let's just say plot reasons. How is that possible? I thought dragons were immune to such things. Yeah, I have thoughts about dragons. That is the key, my friend. The Mind Flayer is using a magical Puori artifact to magnify its powers, something called a Mind Sunder. If we can destroy the Mind Sunder, the dragon will be released from its control. Then, maybe Korthos will have a chance. So, you want me to destroy the Quarry Mind Sunder artifact? Yes! Selimus and her group will cause as much ruckus as they can. That's their specialty, is ruckus. Hopefully drawing off the majority of enemy forces. Meanwhile, you will find that the quarry Mind Sunder and shatter it. Sure. I'm sure that means that I will not encounter any resistance whatsoever because of all their ruckus causing, right? I understand the plan. If Selimus is ready, I'll go find this rock or whatever.
Selimus, ready your party.
Destroy it.
I'll weaken the barrier for you.
Ready! Charge!
Good.
Let's go!
Now to clear your path.
Hayden clears the
Never
passageway
mind.
for you. Now to find this Quarry Mind Sunder artifact.
Go, quickly. I will mask your presence from the Mind Flayer.
Immediately proceeding to go
Victims
the
of
wrong
the
way.
Devourer cult arise from the icy ground,
Okay.
bound to slay the living and add to their grim number.
I'm not seeing any Sahuagin here, so I'm just going to go back to the sickle. I think it's better in this situation. Especially when we're fighting these dudes. Yeah. I think might want a ranged weapon for some of this stuff, because I think there's going to be dudes like hiding up on those platforms and stuff, and it's going to be annoying.
Several humanoid figures surround a glowing pit. Their putrid forms are frozen in contorted poses, their faces set in silent, eternal screams.
Awesome. You know, I don't think they ever really revisit this pressure plate platform thing very much in other quests. You do it a lot in this quest, but I don't remember doing that much. I guess there are other types of pressure plates, but yeah. For what it's worth, I would use my horse here, but you cannot use it outside of wilderness.
The heavy door
basically.
is locked by a pair of signal crystals. Hopefully the control mechanisms are in this cavern somewhere.
Huh, signal crystals. I wonder if the control mechanisms are somewhere in this cavern. How do we get through? I'm also enjoying doing this, like, for entertainment purposes, because otherwise I probably would not be doing, like, all the RP stuff at all. And I wouldn't be, like, really experiencing the story, so. This is like an extra little bonus. I'm picking up all these starter healing potions. So it's just gonna bind it. It's so weird that they tell you that, but yeah. I don't know that I'm ever actually gonna use them. I'll probably eventually reach a point I think, as with all my characters, I pick them up and I take them, but then I never actually need them. I never reach a point where I'm like, sure glad I picked all those potions up. Yeah, fire damage is much better. I don't know what's gonna disable that. Do I have to pull it down, or is it gonna disappear when all these things die? Yeah, they disappear when the things die. Okay. We good. Okay. So both of those routes go up to the same place. I kind of want to do a lap here because I feel like there's probably another door on this level. This is like the first big quest you do where it's like huge, expansive dungeon and you have to find all the things. But as with most dungeons, you kind of can find them naturally if you just comb the area. But it is also easy to get disoriented. Okay, I think I just came from that away, approximately, so I don't think there's really anything else. Let's go up. Okay, which way? Let's go this way first, because... Ooh, we opened a door. And the door has a chest. With a giant spider! We killed Frostbite. We got a bunch of XP. And we can level up now. A docent. Awesome. That's useless. Oh wait, is that full? It is full. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to vendor all those gems soon. Oh, they don't go to the same place. This is the other one. I should have gone up over here. Okay. Okay. Is she gonna heal me? Yeah, I think I have to put her on aggressive and then she'll heal. Yeah. I don't have that problem on my other character. I thought they kind of fixed that, but maybe not. Bolt isn't what I want. I want arrows. Ooh, throwing axes. They're underneath me. Okay, let's check out what's over here first. Do this one, mark that. And then there's another one up there. I know I still missed another one back there where we could go. Okay, there's one of the two levers. So I think we're opening these things to get levers. The other one we opened and we got a shrine instead. And we are activating these by bouncing light off this weird crystal. Presumably the dragon set all of this stuff up as like defense mechanism to keep people from getting into his lair, but also so people could do it, but they had to like jump through a bunch of hoops and solve a funny puzzle. To be fair though, that's like a weird narrative thing in every RPG, is that like weird convoluted puzzles, and it's like, who was this really built for? Why would you ever build this in the real world? So there was another incline over there. But otherwise, this thing's shooting underneath us. So we could walk around. Or we could... Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta move the cloak onto my hotbar. And then... Featherfall! We did the thing, guys. We did the thing. We conserved a few hit points by jumping down with the spell activated.
With the second signal crystal activated, you hear the stone door at the base of the cavern rolling open.
Right. I am curious what I missed that was over there. Maybe none of it matters. I'm just going to assume none of it mattered. I'm not going to worry about it. If anything, maybe it's a chest, but it's not like a chest. You know what? My curiosity is getting the better of me. I am going to check the quest wiki and make sure there's not a chest in here that drops something. Probably everything you get is from end rewards, end rewards. Yeah, it's all end rewards. There's an optional chest for killing Frostbite, which we did, and that's it. But we get to choose. Oh. So for completing the whole chain, we will get an item that we choose from the end reward. But we can only choose one of those items because you can't repeat the chain. You can repeat individual quests, but you can't repeat the whole chain. Most chains I think you can repeat, but I think that the item that we're gonna have to pick is whatever goes with the one we picked before. That was like it gave me like a protector's bonus. Was it the boots? No. Wait, did I just claim the boots and I never equipped them? Oh no, it was belt? No. Bracers? No. Must have been boots and then I stored them away. No, that's what. I'm also trying to find a way down. I could just jump. I knew I wasted my feather fall too early. I thought, we'll just sit at a shrine and reset. And we go this way? Yes. What was the item that I got that had a bonus on it that was like your gloves, protector's heart? Okay. Surprisingly, I have all my slots filled, except for trinket, which there are some level 1 trinkets that we'll get on the mainland. There's a bunch of options, to be honest. None of them are like super good, but you know, they're level 1. What are you gonna do? And the shield is not a special item, though I do know of some shields I think that we can get when we get back to the mainland. Anywho, I think that it probably works well that they made everything in this dungeon like really big for the final quest of the chain to make it like you're traversing the tunnels of ooh. Okay.
Chills run down your spine as you finally come
hold
face
on.
to face with the dragon that has been terrorizing Korthos. Even at rest, it is a truly awesome beast.
They're doing the ruckus. They're causing a ruckus. That's okay. I knew that was going to happen. And also, he sees me. Like that purple thing on his thing says that he sees me anyway.
The door at the rear of the cavern pops open. Cultists attracted by the roar of combat rush out to confront you.
I think we're gonna take a little nap here. You can nap too, sure. You've only healed me once. You haven't used a lot of spell points, but sure, go for it. Now I can feather fall again, if I need to. I wonder what else counts as a monstrous humanoid other than the Sahuagins that I can use this sword against. Is it only useful in like that one quest? If so, I mean, like, at least I got use out of it. I still have no idea what it, but... Okay, this is the part where I need to go down and up and around. Yeah. Troglodytes count as reptilians? So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to... I'll check the wiki and see. Because I'd like to think that that sword might have other uses on other quests before I find a better upgrade.
The ground quavers, and you look
But that's
down to
okay.
see a tunnel beneath the ice.
What's
The
that? A
dragon
tunnel.
roars
Nice.
as it thunders after Selimas and Jeets and Talbron. The ruse is working.
Look at the dragon. They're luring him along. The ruckus. The ruckus is working. Okay, there's something going on up here. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, fine, guys. You wanna fight? We'll fight. Tight, open the door. Hirelings are sometimes so useless. There we go. I'm used to playing a necromancer.
A signal crystal glows with power as you engage the first control lever. But where is the second?
I usually play a necromancer with a pet skeleton. And I send him around to activate all my levers for me. Not really for any good reason. In fact, a lot of times it's like, it would be way faster for me to just go to it, but I'll still just wait and let you do it. I guess it's just RP reasons. I just think it's funny to be like, alright, go, open another one. But now I'm having
You
my hireling
feel
boost,
fresh
so...
frozen air gust in from the newly opened door below.
I really thought about having this character be an artificer, because I thought, yeah, it's an Eberron, and artificer is an Eberron-specific class. That could be interesting. They get weapon proficiencies. They also get rune arms and can do cool stuff with crossbows, so like maybe there'd be something cool there. Okay, there's some weird clipping happening with the dragon's wings. I'm guessing it's stuck underneath here and it's like clipping through. That is freaky. Okay, we're gonna get away before someone has a seizure. I think the dragon might be having a seizure. Anyway, I thought about doing an artificer. Part of it was because I was going and looking through all these like old quests and being like, what are some cool items that I want to make sure I can use when I get to that point? And I kept seeing rune arms everywhere. I'm like, that's only an artificer thing. But turns out they added all that stuff retroactively. Because artificer didn't come out until like 2009, 2010, something like that. So, no artificer, not this time. Maybe if I finish all this stuff, I go all the way to level 20. Maybe I'll even play around with epic stuff. Like, whenever I get to the level 20, I'll decide at some point between now and then what I want to do going forward with this little project. If I want to go into epic levels and play around with the epic level stuff that they had available that came up next, or do I want to just TR and do it again with a different class? That was easy. I have memories of all this being a little harder, but I think it's just because we're playing on normal mode. I did also really consider, instead of making a new character for this, just waiting until I PR'd on my name, and then just doing this on the next playthrough. Two main reasons I didn't do that was, one, I kind of wanted to have a unique name for this character, specifically for the project. That's kind of a silly reason, but that was one reason. Also, I wanted to have the bank space for all of these old items that normally on their name I would just never keep. I'd be like, yeah, that's cool, but I don't have space for it. And I definitely don't have space for my name to collect all this stuff. I want to be able to have a bunch of bank space to just collect all this junk. Well, it will be useful for me, but it will be junk to basically any other player and anyone playing normally, so. The shuriken are stuck in the ground. For a second, I'm like, how do we get through the barrier? Hello? Did I miss a... Is there another barrier back here? Oh, there is. Derp. Huzzah! You just finished. Arrows? Can I get the arrows? Yes. Okay. Now that I have some arrows, this is my first set of arrows. It is. I can equip them so that whenever I do need to use my bow, I can. Okay, here we are. Star asterisks. Arcsend. Yeah, I don't think that's his real name.
Waves of psychic energy pound into you as you spot a green crystal on the ledge ahead. At last, this must be the quarry Mindsunder.
You will obey! I don't think we should be able to hear his voice because Mind Flayers don't have, like,
The Mind
tongues or
Flayer and
vocal
Dragon
cords.
are locked in a contest of wills.
Whoa!
This could be
Triad!
your chance to destroy the Mindsunder.
Didn't even give me a chance!
The Mind Flayer shrieks as it loses the Mindsunder's power. The dragon reasserts its will and looks very annoyed.
Well, that's the end of him. Okay, so this is the part where I hide. Okay, never mind. He doesn't care. He's also leaving.
Hey, over here!
Hey, Jeets, you're
Follow
supposed to be a
me.
rogue.
Hayton wants
Shut
a
up!
word
You're
with
gonna
you.
give us away. I guess maybe the dragon doesn't care because we kind of saved it from the Mind Flayer. Okay, who am I talking to?
It will take hours to remove the fang marks from my armor.
But hold. You're a Warforged. Warforged aren't supposed to be able to wear armor. He's cheating.
Next time you fight the dragon and I'll break the crystal.
Right. Ruckus is not my specialty.
Well struck. I wish we'd dispatched the dragon, but such a feat is beyond my abilities.
Like, listen, we can cause a ruckus, but we can't dispatch, okay? Let's not get in over our heads. You're a wonder. To be truthful, I did not actually think this plan would work. Wait, what? I was ready to die in a blaze of glory. Oh, well, I'm glad you were ready. Jeez Louise. Well, we won. I wonder what will challenge me now that I've faced a dragon. Yes, me, mighty dragon seer. I can't say dragon slayer. I didn't do anything. Dragon facer. Yes, the facer of dragons. Can I add that to my title? Oh, well, don't worry. There's always a bigger evil beyond the horizon. In fact, speak with Rinar Thurani if you truly fancy an adventure. He's at the village pier, and he can take you to Stormreach. You'll find plenty of evil there. Ha ha! Oh, he laughs in the face of evil. I'll seek him out at Korthos docks. Thank you, and farewell, Lars Hayton.
Here, take this portal, so you won't have to walk back.
Wait, you could do that the whole time? Fine.
And like magic, the snows stopped. Savior of Korthos! They cheer as you return. But destiny has greater plans for you than just this small village.
It's a shiny day. The sun's out. The clouds have gone. All right, time to claim our one-time reward. I think you can still get other stuff, but all right. Anger's good. Let's do the hit bonus. That's not what I need. So I need protectors, I think. I needed to go with my gloves. Protector's heart. Oh, it's going to be an amulet that goes with the protector's heart. Protector's brooch. Or brooch, whatever. Yes. Gives me strength and resistance. That's actually pretty nice. I'm curious what the other ones say. Okay, that's the rogue one, gives dex and resistance. I think most of them maybe give resistance. Yeah. Do they all give resistance plus? Yeah, they all give resistance and the stat that they think will be relevant for the classes that want that thing. Minor mnemonic aid, though. Twice per day, you can give yourself spell point restoration. That's actually, like, kind of a cool pick. But, nah, we're gonna do Protector. I definitely think these were added specifically for all this. Devoted. I wonder if, when I got the other half, if there was a random selection that they would show me, or if it was 3 different options based on your class, and it was like, which one will you maybe want? Because they gave me Pathfinder, they gave me the tank one, the Anger's Gift, and then they gave me a couple spellcaster ones. Actually, I think they showed me a bunch. Anyway, Pathfinder's necklace. There we go. And there we go, our first set bonus. Wait. Pathfinders. Oh! Well. Oh my gosh, I'm a dummy. I'm a real dummy. I bet a lot of you guys watching this were like, oopsies, he messed up, and I can't do it again. I don't think I can. Well, that's it. You know what? It's probably meant to be. I was probably never meant to have the set bonus. And honestly, I think if I got the set bonus, I probably for a long time would have been like, I feel like I can't use a better item that I get for these slots because I have a cool set bonus. So maybe it's for the best that I screwed that up. And in case anyone didn't catch it, this is the Pathfinder's necklace. This is the Protector's heart. They both start with P, which threw me off. I needed the Protector's brooch, not the Pathfinder's necklace. Anyway, that's why I don't get the set bonus. If I had it, it would show up as a thing up in my buff bar. Oh well, I still get the resistance bonus, so that'll be good until I get something better than that. And I do think that the DR on this is still nice to have. Yeah, I still think I like the resistance more than the concentration bonus. All right, well, that is done. And, yep, it's been an hour, so. Korthos is saved. It is time to move on to Stormreach. Let's talk to this dude, actually. On behalf of my thankful crew, I hereby offer you passage to the Jewel of Zendrick, the city of Stormreach. Just talk to Valera Cinderwind at the dock here. Thank you very much. I'll talk to her as soon as I'm ready to go. Yep. I don't think there's any other items that I care about. So, let's just go. It's so funny that I messed up getting the set bonus. But like I said, it doesn't matter, and it's probably for the best. But here we are. We traveled through the day. It's nighttime. That moon is really big and actively moving across the sky, it looks like. Oh, no, the clouds are what's moving. The moon is stationary. At least as far as we can tell. Maybe, I wonder if we sat here for a long time. if you would slowly see it actually move. Anyway, that is the end of this episode. We sit under the moonlight and ponder our next adventure. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.